Unbelievable. Nigeria, open grazing. What I discussed with Buhari, Obaseki. Hello, my wonderful people. You are all aware that in the South, they resolved at their last meeting that they should go ahead and begin to put a ban on open grazing in the region. Right now, as we speak, Anambra, Anambra State went ahead and Anambra State has signed theirs into law, which is making Anambra, one of the states that have also signed. And guess what? As we speak now, there are only 3 states left in the whole of the South to sign anti-open grazing law. Guess one of those states? Edo State. And Obaseki came out and told the Edo people that they should not even bother him. He says because, you know, there is no need to bother him. How is he going to implement the ban on open grazing? That they should forget about it. Okay? They should forget about it. And then this has been a cause of contention. Now the secret is coming out. On open grazing, what he discussed with Buhari and why he wants to ensure that he does not sign it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Mr. Obaseki says people of Edo has resulted that ranching is a private business and should be treated as such. Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State has called for full implementation of the National Livestock Transformation Program (NLTP) to address the problem of clashes between farmers and herders. The governor made a call when he addressed State House correspondents after a closed-door meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa in Abuja on Wednesday. Mr. Obaseki said the people of Edo State has resolved that ranching was a private business and should be treated as such. He said our people said as far as they are concerned, ranching is a private business, just like every other agricultural venture. Therefore, those involved in such should provide the land for themselves. As you know, it is expensive to run and manage ranches. So I came to the discussion with the president that since the people of Edo State will rather invest privately, then the National Livestock Transformation Program, which is now being implemented by the federal government, should acknowledge our model. It should also be able to help Edo people benefit from the funding that is now being made available for people who wants to go into livestock business and have made investment in ranching and other similar livestock program. According to Obaseki, the state governor is yet to promulgate a law banning open grazing, which is seen the venture as private business. As you know, most southern states have passed the law relating to the open grazing, but Edo has not. This is because we want to ensure that whatever law we pass, we are able to enact the law and enforce it in Edo State. We have had extensive consultation with our people to deal with the issue, and yes, we do not want open grazing, but we need to put a modality in place to ensure that it is implemented and enacted because it is our model and it is out of date and we do not want it. If we are going to go by that, now have ranches and these cows should be constrained to specific areas such as ranching, then who will provide the land, he queries. The politics remains that the people of Edo State lands is not to be given to others on subscribe elements because they want to operate their private business. This was what I discussed with Mr. President, and I'm going on to say we will look into this as we continue on our deliberations and discussions. So, my wonderful people, this is what Obaseki said he discussed with President Muhammadu Buhari. It was with Buhari yesterday. Okay, it was with Buhari specifically yesterday to discuss on the grazing. Remember, he told Edo State asked him why they've not signed the law, why the law is yet to be signed, and he told them that because there is no way of implementing the law. And everybody was shocked because if you want to implement grazing law, it is the duty of the government, the duty of the governor to put things in place to ensure that this law is enacted. What we mean by that is, in the north, for instance, they have what we call the Izaba that enforces the Sharia law. Guess what? The state government pays them, and it's not coming from the federal purse, I can assure you. For every state, there are allocations, some money that comes on security. It is from that budget that they get paid. In the southwest, let's even leave the north and come to the south. In the southwest, in the southwest, for instance, which is part of the southern states, we have what we call Amuteku. Amuteku started before our very eyes. Amuteku is not 3 years old, how much more 5 year old. Amuteku started before our very eyes. And guess what? The governors of the southern state, each state governor is responsible for the payment of their salary. You heard me correctly. Each state governor is responsible for the payment of the salaries of men of operations of Amuteku. So when you look at it, what exactly is going on, and why can't they do, explore all means necessary to ensure that things are done decently and in order? This is because Governor Gordon Obaseki wants to first of all discuss with Buhari. And like you heard, he said he discussed with Buhari and told Buhari that in Edo State too, we have resorted and we have concluded that if you are doing fat cattle ranching, whatever you are doing, it is your private business, and such you should not disturb people with it. So what stops you now from being in line with all the other governors and going ahead to sign the law? Because where there is no law, you see, there is no sin. Where there is no law, there is no sin. It's where there is law that there is sin. What I mean by that is, if there's no law that prohibits people from doing anything, if they do it, there is no consequences. It's when you do what you're not supposed to do that there's consequences. But if there is no consequences for your action, then why should you, why should you not? I mean, you should be able to do whatever you want to do, without being harassed or anything, without being harassed. You should be able to do whatever you want to do and go about your business quietly. So this is what is going on, and this is what is happening. And Nigerians needs to be very much aware. Your governor went to see Buhari before thinking about whether to sign the law or not. Anyway, my people, what do you think? Obaseki was with Buhari yesterday, and he told them what the Edo'S have decided. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.